What's up, YouTubers? Hardworker12 with you here today with a 2021 Subaru Crosstrek. It's going to end up being a bunch of 2021 Subaru Crosstreks because we're going to go over all of the differences between the models. I'm up at Subaru of Santa Monica today for a couple of reasons. Number one, my good friend Jennifer Sauer is the sales manager here. And number two, they actually have the inventory to do it, which is a good thing. So let's get started with the features on a base model Crosstrek, which is what we're looking at here. So the base model comes with a 152 horsepower 2-liter engine. There is a larger engine available this year, but you have to go up to either a Sport or a Limited to get it. The base models come with these 17-inch alloy wheels, which they did kind of change the design on for 2020. The base model has just regular black plastic mirrors. I'm sorry for the dirtiness of the car, but no need to wash it. We're very into the environmental issues up here in Santa Monica. Of course, also standard on all Subaru Crosstreks, including the base model, is a raised heavy-duty all-independent suspension with 8.7 inches of ground clearance and Subaru's symmetrical all-wheel drive. So these are all pretty capable little SUVs as far as going through snow or doing some light off-roading. Let's have a look at the interior features. Now, on the interior of the vehicle, all of the base models come with this black cloth. There is no optional interior color for the base. And if you really don't like the orange stitching that's standard on the other Crosstrek models, get a base, because it's the only one that doesn't have any kind of contrasted stitching. Now, the base model is available with a 6-speed manual transmission, so if you want to stick shift, the base is an option for you. This particular one is equipped with the CVT, and when you get the CVT in a base model, you get Subaru's EyeSight safety system. So all of the Crosstreks, including the base that have an automatic transmission, come with the EyeSight. That's going to do your emergency braking, your adaptive cruise control, the lane departure warning, and now lane centering assist. So if you push that little button while your adaptive cruise control is on, it will sort of try to steer itself within the lanes. Also, you have SI drive on the base models with the automatics and all of the other models with automatics. So you have a couple of different modes. You can put it in intelligent to get a little bit better fuel economy, and you can put it in sport to go faster. Now, all of the base models come with the same kind of audio setup. It's a 6.5 inch. It is a touchscreen. You have AM/FM radio. It'll also do Bluetooth audio streaming. And if I go into apps, you do have the Apple CarPlay and the Android Auto standard. So that is standard across the whole entire Crosstrek line for the 2021 models. And of course, if I put it in reverse, a backup camera is standard as well. And when I turn the wheel, it shows me where I'm going to go. So that is a standard feature on all 2021 Crosstreks. Another standard feature, technically, if you look up here, is automatic climate control. So it's only single zone, but if I want to set it to 63 degrees and hit auto, the car will do whatever it has to do to maintain a 63-degree temperature. Also up here with my automatic climate control stuff and my clock and my exterior temperature, I can look at the information for my fuel economy. So if I want to see miles till empty, average miles per gallon, current miles per gallon, average miles per hour, 11 miles per hour average, that's about right for Santa Monica. All you got to do is look in that screen and push the little info button to scroll through your fuel economy information. Now, if you're going to get a base model Crosstrek, you're going to get an old school key. Just like that, you've got the lock and unlock buttons for it, but if you want to start it, you got to put the key in and turn it. No push button start on a base model. Now, on the base models with the automatics, you do get Subaru's X mode. And what X mode is it's kind of a mode for the car's computers as far as the traction control, the throttle response, the anti-lock braking system, to make the car a little bit better off-road, specifically if you were driving it through mud, sand, or deep snow. It's only single mode in the base models, and you don't get it at all with a stick shift. But if I push that button, I'm in X mode. Now we move on to the premium 2021 Subaru Crosstrek. You'll notice the premium has the same wheels, 17-inch, same design as a base model, same engine, 152 horsepower, 2-liter. Couple little exterior differences. You do have the body colored mirror caps on a premium, and you have front fog lights standard on all premium models. Let's have a look in the interior. So onto the interior of the premium. You can get it in essentially a black interior, similar to the base model that we looked at previously, or it's available in this kind of light gray, dark gray, two-tone interior. So those are the two interior options for the premium. But regardless of which interior color you go with, you will be having the orange stitching on the seats and also on the dashboard here. That's just kind of a Crosstrek thing, the orange contrasted stitching. Moving on to the infotainment system, it's still the same screen size as the base model and all the same features apply, but they do add satellite radio. So you will get satellite radio with a 4-month free trial on a 2021 Crosstrek Premium, and hello, CD player included. Now, a Premium is still available with a stick shift. Of course, this one is an automatic, but the Premium does add the heated front seats, and you still have the X mode system there. Now, there is one optional package on the Crosstrek Premiums with the automatic transmissions only, unfortunately. You can't get this stuff with a stick, but for $1,995, we get blind spot monitors, so you'll have the little lights in your mirrors that'll light up when there's a car in your blind spot. You get a power driver's seat. You get push button start with the keyless entry, so you can just keep the fob in your pocket or your purse, whatever, and walk up to the door, put your hand on the door handle, open it, push the button, etc. And you get a power moonroof. So if you want any or all of these features, the blind spot monitor, the power seats, push button start, or the moonroof, that is package 14. They're not available sort of a la carte. You have to get the package, and again, unfortunately, only available with an automatic transmission. They don't build the stick shift car with that particular package. All right, so now we are moving up to the Crosstrek Sport model. Now, this is an all-new model for the 2021 model year, and the exterior differences you'll notice, you have these dark gray finish 17-inch wheels. You have the dark gray caps on the mirrors. No matter what the exterior color, that's going to be the color of the rear view mirrors. In the front of the vehicle, you have kind of a dark gray finish on the grille. It's a little bit different, but that is unique to Crosstrek Sport. Now, of course, the Sport model under that hood, and I'm not even going to bother to pop it because you can't see the difference, but this does have a 2.5 liter engine. So when you move up to the Sport, it will be faster. It has 30 more horsepower than a base or a Premium. So you're up to 182 horsepower for Crosstrek Sport. And then on the rear, the Subaru logo is gray. And then we have the gray and yellow for Crosstrek Sport. Let's have a look at the interior. So on the interior of the Crosstrek Sports, they actually have a unique interior, at least for Crosstrek. This is the Subaru StarTex interior material. So it's kind of like a cross between vinyl and a wetsuit. This made its debut last year in the Outback XT Onyx edition. So it's meant to be more durable than standard cloth upholstery, and also it's designed to stay cool in the summer and keep you warm in the winter and be easy to clean. You'll notice the gold stitched embossed Crosstrek on the seat and the gold contrast stitching. These are all features that are unique to Crosstrek Sport as well. This interior color, which is kind of like a dark gray, light gray two-tone, this is the only interior color that you get with Crosstrek Sport. Now, all Crosstrek Sports come standard with push button start. So if you get a Crosstrek Sport, you're getting push button start. You're also getting some anodized yellow, gold, whatever you want to call it, on the steering wheel, and contrasted gold stitching on the steering wheel as well. Another thing you'll see advertised on Crosstrek Sport is dual mode X mode. So the button still looks the same, but if I push the button, you'll notice I have a couple of different modes for my X mode. So I have snow and dirt, and I have deep snow and mud, and then I can turn it off. So that is what your dual mode X mode is all about. You can kind of set the car up to go through the terrain that you want to go through. And you still have the SI drive to put it in sport. And of course, you still have all the eyesight safety system stuff. Now, this particular Crosstrek Sport that I'm sitting in does have the 8-inch touchscreen, but that's an option on the 2021 Crosstrek Sport. Standard, you would have the same 6.5-inch touchscreen that you saw in both the base model and the premium. It would be closer to the premium because it would still give you like the satellite radio and the CD player. But this particular car has option package 22. So for $1,600, I get the 8-inch touchscreen, I get blind spot monitors, and I get my power moonroof. Now, weirdly, I do not have a power seat. So it is not possible to get a power driver's seat in a 2021 Crosstrek Sport, but it is in a premium. I guess Subaru just didn't think that a power driver's seat was a sporty feature. I should also mention that the new Crosstrek Sport with the 2.5-liter engine is available as an automatic only. You cannot get it with a stick shift. The only Crosstreks that are available with a stick are the base and the premium. Those both have the 2.0. And the only Crosstreks with the 2.5-liter are the Sport and the Limited, and both Sport and Limited are automatic only. So please put your disingenuous comments about how you'd buy one of these right now if it were a stick shift below. And now we'll have a look at the Limited. And finally, we are ending with a 2021 Crosstrek Limited. Now, a Limited gives you the fanciest headlights. You have LED running lights, headlights, and fog lights. And the headlights are steering responsive, so they turn with the steering wheel at night. The Limited, of course, now for 2021 does come standard with the 182 horsepower 2.5-liter engine, same engine that's in Crosstrek Sport. The Limited also gives you unique 18-inch machine finished alloys. That particular wheel is only on the Limited package. Also, if we come around the rear, standard on all 2021 Crosstrek Limiteds, you'll notice these little dots on the rear bumper. That is for the parking sensor, so this car will beep at you when you back up, and it'll also do reverse automatic braking. So if it senses that you're going to hit something when you're in reverse, it can apply the brakes and stop the car. The Limited is the only Crosstrek that has that feature. And of course, that is in conjunction with the standard eyesight driver assistance system. When we come to the interior of the 2021 Crosstrek Limited, leather seats are standard. If you want genuine leather seats from the factory in your new Crosstrek, you have to go with a Limited model. It's either going to be in the black leather, as you see here, or that kind of two-tone light gray and dark gray, similar to what we saw in the Crosstrek Premium. You do still have the orange stitching standard on all of the Limited Crosstreks. Also on the interior, the 8-inch touchscreen is standard on Crosstrek Limited. CD player still comes with it. Push button start with the keyless access is also standard. So if you want that feature, that comes on the Limited as well. We still have the heated seats, of course, and Limiteds are automatic only. The moonroof is optional on a Limited. It's a $1,000 option if you just want the moonroof. If you want the package with navigation, a moonroof included, and Harman Kardon sound, that will add $2,395 to the price of the car. Crosstrek Limited is the only Crosstrek available from the factory with the navigation system and the Harman Kardon sound. So if you want those, you got to go with Limited. Also standard on all Limited Crosstreks, we have a fancier screen up here. So this is going to show us our automatic climate information, and it's also going to give us various fuel economy statistics and other options, things we can look at, what the safety systems are doing, off-roading. So that screen is standard on the Crosstrek Limited. And just in case you want to see what the reverse automatic braking standard on Crosstrek Limited looks like in action, here I am backing up in the parking lot. We are approaching another vehicle, and as I start to get close, I get some beeping and I get some graphics, and if I would have gotten too close, it would have stopped on its own. So anyway, that is the digest of all the different trim levels for the new 2021 Subaru Forester. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you found it helpful. Big thanks to Santa Monica Subaru and Jennifer Sauer specifically for letting me come down and do this today. If you're looking for a new Subaru in Southern California, come see Jennifer up in Santa Monica. She'll take great care of you. Jennifer actually hired me into the car business 14 years ago. So we go back a long ways, but she's a good person. She'll help you out. Anyway, I'm Hardworker 12. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please like and subscribe, and have yourself a fantastic day. On the interior of the Limited, it is going to come with, I didn't like that.